guys, welcome back to Raptor Tax Fun Videos, and today we have a really cool beast in the Mesozoic ceratopsian. Here, this is the psstacosaurus, and yeah, we're going to be opening this. I have so many beasts in the Mesozoic stuff. This will be in a different video, but you know, I've got the Sornitholestes, Sullivanii, and we've got the Sornitholestes Langstoni. So those will be fun, but we're going to be opening psstacosaurus first. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get this. We'll take a look at the package. So, really cool drawing of psstacosaurus in the desert. Up here at the top, based on the Mesozoic ceratopsian series. 21 points of articulation, realistic movement, and detail. Profile card included. And you know, it says adult collectibles, ages 15 and up. That is also because there's so many like small pieces and moving parts. It's easily breakable, and the claws are sharp, and there's a lot of sharp points on it. So, probably not a good figure for any little kids or anyone that is going to get hurt or break it. And these are, they're more expensive. So, you know, we've got the Styracosaurus, Triceratops, Medusaceratops, Protoceratops, Psittacosaurus, Diabloceratops, and probably more. Or there might just be instructions. I don't know. I've never gotten a ceratopsian before. Oh, there's tape on this. Okay, oh, there's more. Zuni, Ceratops, Chasmosaurus, and Nasutoceratops. So this is what it includes. And then on the bottom, you know, it's just got kind of like the credits to like who sculpted. So pretty cool. Here we have the picture of the if I call it a Protoceratops, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep getting them confused. So Psittacosaurus, and it's got some facts about it. So that's cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get it out. Okay, I'm gonna open this side instead. Okay, and we've got a cool background scene if you wanted to pull that out. I'm gonna leave it in the box for now. And here is our ceratopsian in here. So, yeah, here's the instructions. I'll get those out just in case. And we'll pop these out. Okay, we have our psstacosaurus out of the box. I'm going to go ahead and free up its joints and attach the tail. And yeah, we'll see you in just a second. Okay, so here is our psstacosaurus out of the box. Now, something I do want to go over real quick, in case you do get one of these Beast of the Mesozoic figures, is that since they are like not like they're like really high quality and like I don't really know how to put it, but like they're sculpted by hand, like not this one, but like it's the actual figure was sculpted by hand, and then obviously made like a lot of that's something that happens a lot with that is the joints get stuck. That's completely normal. Just saying this because it does, I feel like it does say it on the instructions, but it doesn't. It said on the Raptor series, but on this one, the joints that they get stuck, just heat it in hot water or under a blow dryer, a hair dryer, just to like loosen up that joint and make sure you move it once it's heated up, and just to keep it from breaking, because that has happened for me in the past when I wasn't really sure what was happening. Not with one of these. It was actually a Jurassic World figure, and it did snap the joint. So I do not want any of you guys to have that happening to you, because that is very sad when that happens. I love the picture here. He's dipping it in a cup. It's the Beast of the Mesozoic's mug, so it's kind of funny that it's dipping it in the mug. But I swear it comes with a stand, doesn't it? Okay, hold on. I swear this comes with a stand. Okay, I guess these don't come with stands. Like I said, I've never gotten a ceratopsian before, but I swear they came with stands. But I did see it only includes the figure and the collector card. So, speaking of that, here's the beautiful collector card of the psstacosaurus. And on the other side, you've got the figure right there and some cool facts about it. So, really cool. Let's go over the articulation on this figure, probably the biggest thing about this. So, for the head, for the head, you have the jaw, can open really nicely, actually. The head can be turned all the way around. Yes, all the way around. From side to side. Yeah, up and down too. Just a little bit, not that much. For this, the neck joint here, it does move side to side and up and down just a little bit. It does not turn. The arms can be moved up, well, out, kind of. It can be turned all the way around. The elbow joint, it moves. It's just kind of hard. Okay, yeah, so it does move. The hand. This is really interesting. So you can actually turn the hand up and down also. So like all sorts of ways. And also the fingers. The fingers can also move, which is really interesting and a really nice addition to this figure. Like you would think it would only be this part of the hand, but it's actually the fingers too. So really cool to have them be like that. In the body here, you have this joint that you can move. It also goes up and down and can also be turned, which is not that much. I wouldn't do it too much. I don't want to like break it or something. The legs can be moved in and out kind of, just a little bit. The knee can move and turn. It's kind of hard, but you can. This part of the leg can be moved and turned, twisted around. And now the foot, I think, can only be like moved a little bit, but it can like, it swivels. So, and lastly is the tail, which is on a ball joint, so you can move it pretty much any way. It doesn't really go up and down that much, but it has a wire in the tail, so you can do all sorts of poses with this. And now I think the ball joint also is stuck into the tail, so that ball joint can also move. It doesn't really do that much, but that's interesting. Let's go over the details on this figure just so you can see. So in the head, and also the paint. So in the head here, there's so much detail. I don't really need to go over the detail. It's just so amazingly detailed and painted so well. But we'll go over it anyway. So here in the face, as you can see, the beak is painted separately. There is some mess to the paint, but I think that's just from my figure. If you look in the mouth, yeah, it's kind of messed up, but I think it's okay. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I can't really tell. Can't really see in its mouth. I'm just going to turn on the flash to see if it... So, yeah, in the mouth, it is painted. Interesting. Well, not really interesting. The beast in the Mesozoic is very well... Oh, what is that in its mouth? It's an odd white stuff in its mouth. I think it's just sort of plastic or something. Let's see if I can get it out. I don't know. Okay, I think I got most of whatever was in its mouth. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah, the mouth is painted. The teeth are even painted, which is just so incredible. It's such a small place to do, but yeah, you can open the mouth this wide. It doesn't really open that wide, which makes sense because it's supposed to be like an accurate figure. And the jaw moves so smoothly. I'm gonna turn off the flash. I don't know why you still have it on. But you can see sorts of all different scales all over the face. The eye looks so amazing. Like, I feel like it looks better than the Raptor series even. You got this like kind of a horn here. I don't really know what it's called, but you know, it's like outlined, and it's not really painted a different color, but it is outlined, so that's nice to have. And you got this paint here that has like all sorts of different colors. You know, you got the brown for most of the face. Then you got this stripe with like reds and oranges and all sorts of different colors. And on the top of the head, there's like a red. And it's like, sorry. It's like dry brushed with like a little bit like a lighter color of red. And you got this like kind of a V of darker color. And going down onto the nose, it is a darker, even darker red. The beak, of course, is painted. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like that, like different colors. Like, I feel like it's supposed to only be one color, but maybe it's supposed to be striped like that. Moving down into the neck, lots of wrinkles and details, and the paint continues to be super amazing. On the very back of its neck, at the very top, is some more of that red, and it continues about to the start of its back, and it's still got this dark stripe here, some yellowish and like light cream color, and some more orange, just all sorts of splashes of color, stripes that are like dark gray, dark brown on the back, and it's mostly a dark red color with some dry brush of like light brown. And even like these big scales here sculpted in are actually painted. That's so cool. On the arm, it's like orange, but it's like dry brushed with the same like brown. And also there's some highlighted scales that are like black, and it looks really good. On the hands are so small, but they're like so well detailed. It's like dry brushed with black, so it makes it look really good. The underside of the arms are the whole underside of the figure, the belly running down to the tail. Not the tip of the tail, but like most of the tail is like a creamy color, like a dirty white, almost yellowish white, starting from the bottom of the neck to the most of the tail. It doesn't go to the tip of the tail. And then also the underside of the arm is that same color, and part of the legs. And then there are 2 spots of black there on some highlighted scales, dry brushed with some yellow. I did notice here on the figure, it's like not painted completely. That's just a issue probably that happened during the painting process, but you know, not all the figures are like this. It's just mine, but I did see that. So yeah, you've got this whole like reddish brown going on here, and down towards the back it's more of a dark brown, dry brushed with the same red, so it really blends in really nicely. The quills here on the back are really interesting because they're actually flexible material. Actually, it's not that interesting. It's the same material as the tail. It's slightly like soft plastic. And these quills are, they're like, I don't really know how to describe it, but you can see through them. It's very interesting. See if I can kind of zoom in here. You can see through it. It's like clear plastic painted, so it looks really nice. You can't really tell that from far away, but when you look closely, it's just a clear plastic that's been painted really, really nicely. And the tail is like the same dark brown, and it's got like this stripe of orange, and with the underside of that dirty yellowish white. But yeah, the claws are all painted. The feet are still orange. The whole leg is kind of orange. And it just looks really, really cool and really nice. So, that is the psstacosaurus. And if I'm not pronouncing it how you pronounce it, there's all sorts of way to pronounce it. I've even heard psstacosaurus or psstacosaurus. I don't know. It's so weird, but you know, pronounce it however you want. I pronounce it psstacosaurus, psstacosaurus, psittacosaurus. There's like all sorts of ways. So there we go. It's got this cool background that comes in it, so you know you can put it in its habitat. It does not come with a stand and posing rods, which again I feel like it should, but I guess I just didn't read it right. You know, I thought it did, but it doesn't. I don't know if you can get them with it or not. But that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button down below. We will see you in the next video. Bye!